name's Mary Pat, and I live just a couple of blocks from here. And I handle the books for my husband's business. And though it's not the most exciting job, it does give me the freedom and the time to do the things I really enjoy, like walking in the park, feeding the ducks and the birds, watching those timid little characters come closer and closer. Oh, really like the park.
The park. It's my refuge, my oasis from corporate America. I'm Jean, and I work on the 23rd floor of that building. I'm in the insurance business, and I deal with people and their problems all day long. That's why I like the park, need the park, like a breath of fresh air. Why, I especially like coming here watching people. People that don't need anything from me. People that walk their dogs, play with their children, or feed the ducks. I eat my lunch here nearly every day.
I'd watch her feed those ducks and thought if I could just get my hands on that bread. I'm Rachel. I live on the streets, and I was hungry, and what those ducks were getting was looking real good. So one day, I made a run for it.
Hey, I went after her. She was gone into the trees with a bag.
A bag of bread crust. It was more than I'd had in 2 days. I was hungry.
I wasn't hungry anymore, not after that. I mean,
Could have been your purse, my husband said. And he wanted me to stay away for a while. But I just couldn't get that girl out of my mind. And I had to know, did she really mean to steal my purse? Or was she simply that hungry? So, I went back
to the park the next day without my purse. And there she was again, feeding the ducks. Brave soul? Careless, I thought.
An easy target, I thought, as I watched the woman feeding the ducks from across the street. I didn't see no cops around, and I'm a pretty fast runner. So again, I snuck up from behind the trees and...
This time she slammed me to the park bench, ripped the bag out of my hand. But I saw her this time, and she looked scared. Ow, my wrist began to throb, and found out later it was fractured.
Oh, I just shuddered at what I just seen.
I shuddered to think what life must be like for her.
I shuddered from the cold and ate the sandwich. That woman was about to throw a sandwich to the birds. It was in the bread bag, whole. She didn't even crumple it up in little pieces. I hoped I hadn't hurt her too bad. It was a good sandwich. That day it was all I had.
I had half of my lunch in the cafeteria that day, but oh, it was so nice. So I went back to the park, and there she was, the bread lady, with 2 bags of bread
crust. One for the birds, and one I set down on the bench for the girl.
The girl never showed.
Not for nearly a week. I wondered if she thought 2 bags were some kind of trap. So I went back to 1 bag, set it down, took what I needed, and went off to feed those birds.
It was as if she wanted that girl to take the bread.
It was easy to steal it.
She took it every day.
Every day there'd be something different in the bag, but always a sandwich. I thought at first she thought birds liked sandwiches. Then there was an apple in the bag, and a Snickers bar one day.
Well, one day, I come to the park, and the lady puts this old duffel bag on the bench and walks away to feed the birds. I was like, are you nuts? This woman is giving this street kid stuff. The kid that put her wrist in a cast.
What a treasure.
Clean clothes, soap, shampoo were inside.
Inside, she was just scared. Her name was Rachel. She came by to thank me the next day.
The next day, the 2 of them were sitting on a bench talking as if they were friends or something. That girl is going to set that woman up for a major ripoff. It's so sad. Some people have no common sense.